All right, let's talk about something that might sting a little. Does your cat secretly hate you? I know, it sounds harsh, but stay with me. We're diving into the subtle and not so subtle signs. Your feline friend might not be as thrilled with you as you think. Before we get started, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any future cat behavior deep dives. We're all about understanding our furry overlords better. Okay, so you're thinking, my cat loves me. They purr, they rub against my legs. But sometimes those actions have hidden meanings. Let's get to it. 1. The tail tell. You know how dogs wag their tails when they're happy? Well, a cat's tail is a bit more nuanced. A slow, gentle sway can mean contentment, but a fast, frantic swish, that's a sign of irritation or even aggression. It's like they're saying, okay, I'm tolerating you, but don't push it. You ever tried to pet your cat and they start whipping their tail back and forth? Back off. They're not feeling the love. A fluffy bottle brush tail, coupled with an arched back, signals fear or aggression. This is a clear, stay away signal. 2. The love bite. That's actually a grrr bite. Cats sometimes give what we call love bites. A gentle nibble is usually harmless, but if those nibbles become actual bites with force and intention, that's a different story. It's not cute. It's a clear indication that your cat is expressing dominance or irritation, and potentially even warning you to stop whatever you're doing. Pay attention to your cat's body language when they do this. Are their ears flattened? Are they staring intently at you? These are all clues. Quick tip. If your cat bites you, even gently, say ouch in a firm voice and gently remove yourself from the situation. This helps them associate biting with the end of interaction, which will discourage them from doing it again. 3. The avoiding game. Does your cat actively avoid you? Do they disappear when you enter a room or hide under the bed for hours on end? That's not a good sign. Sure, cats are independent, but they shouldn't consistently avoid their human companions. This is different from just wanting some alone time. This is a consistent pattern of avoidance. Think about whether you've made any recent changes to your cat's routine, environment, or even your own behavior. Have you introduced a new pet? Are you spending less time at home? Even small changes can stress out a cat and cause them to withdraw. 4. The present you wish you didn't get. Cats sometimes leave presents for their owners. Maybe it's a dead mouse, or maybe it's a hairball on your pillow. While we often interpret this as a sign of affection, it can also be a sign of stress or anxiety. In the wild, cats would bring prey to their kittens, and sometimes that instinct kicks in, even with pampered house cats. But if the frequency increases, or if your cat starts eliminating outside the litter box, that's a red flag. They might be trying to tell you something is wrong in their environment or with their health. Here's a little secret. The position of the present can tell you something too. A present at your door usually means your cat sees you as part of the group. A present on your bed, your cat may think you are in dire need of a snack. 5. The excessive grooming, or lack thereof. Over-grooming, to the point of bald patches or skin irritation, is a classic sign of stress in cats. It's their way of coping with anxiety. Conversely, a cat who stops grooming altogether is also a cause for concern. It could indicate illness, depression, or a general feeling of unhappiness. Just like us, cats have preferences. If your cat hates a certain brush, grooming too frequently, or in an uncomfortable place, they could lash out or avoid you entirely. 6. The stare down. Cats use eye contact to communicate, but it's not always a sign of affection. A long, unwavering stare can be a sign of dominance or aggression. Think of it as a challenge. If your cat is giving you the death stare, especially accompanied by a low growl or flattened ears, it's best to avoid eye contact and give them some space. A slow blink, however, is a sign of affection. If your cat slowly blinks at you, try blinking back. It's like a little kitty kiss. 7. The vocal rebellion. We all know cats meow, but excessive yowling, hissing, or growling can indicate something is wrong. Is your cat suddenly more vocal at night? Do they hiss when you approach them? These are all signs of distress. Cats can't necessarily tell us what's wrong. We just have to decipher the signs. So, we must do everything we can to communicate with them in the ways we can. Also, different breeds have different tendencies. You may have a vocal breed, like the Siamese, or a less vocal breed, like the Persian. So, what can you do if your cat is showing some of these signs? The first step is to rule out any underlying medical conditions. A vet check is always a good idea. Then, consider your cat's environment. Are they getting enough playtime and stimulation? Do they have access to high perches and scratching posts? Are their food and water bowls clean and easily accessible? Try to put yourself in your cat's paws and see the world from their perspective. Also, take this as an opportunity to reassess how you interact with your cat. Are you respecting their boundaries? Are you forcing affection when they're not in the mood? Are you providing a consistent and predictable routine? Cats thrive on routine, so try to keep their feeding and playtime schedules as consistent as possible. Remember, understanding your cat's body language is key to building a strong and loving bond. Has this helped you? What are your experiences? Tell us in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more insights into the wonderful world of cats.